Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sandy Bay map by Oxygendavid. We're going to go up to the field which we were in the other day, first of all, and we're going to get it baled, and then we're going to start to do a bit of grass work with a different mod which I have never used, but it was actually in FS13. Now, I will reveal that later on, but the first job of today is to do some baling. Now this baler just here, the Crone, we bought initially for doing some bale wrapping with, but today I would like to use it just to do some straw baling. You can turn the wrap mode off, so I think it's probably going to be good enough for today. We might get another baler at some point as well though for the bales which we're not going to wrap. But anyway, we're in the Massey Ferguson today, something a bit different. I know a lot of you say I used a lot of Massey Fergusons and New Hollands, but they're just good, aren't they? They are good tractors. So yes, my plan is to do the baling, and then we need to really get some hay bales or silage bales, something which we will need for the animals. Either way, we're going to need silage, whether it's done with a baler or whether it's done with a forage harvester. We're going to need it, but we're going to do some form of grass work after we've done the straw, and then once we have done all of that, I really do want to do a bit of ploughing, because I very rarely do ploughing, and I think the field which we've just harvested, I think it was field number 8, if I remember correctly. Yes it is. That is actually a really good field to try our plough out with, and I think this is a good tractor to do it with, so that will be something which we might do in the future, it just depends. Oh, getting to indicate now. I actually was indicating, it's just I didn't notice them. They're really small on this tractor. This is a good road to test the suspension. And this tractor's actually got really good suspension at the front. Front axle's pivoting. Right, I think we're clear. Now, I don't know if you'll notice a difference with this field. Probably if I don't say anything, you will never see anything different to the previous video. However, there is a bit of a story behind it. Not a very interesting story, but there is one. And I'll tell you it when we've got the baler set up. Now we want to, first of all, turn the baler on and bring up the information page. We then want to turn the wrap bale mode off, because we really do not want to be wrapping the straw. And I think everything else is okay. I think it is. So we will make a start. So yeah, my very boring story is, you know, we did all the work in the first episode. We brought the class Lexian in here and we did all the harvesting. Well, basically, I was saying my final words at the end of the video and I had a power cut. And you probably think, so what? You've been saving it all the way through? No, I forgot. I usually do save through the video. But that time, it would have been that time, I had just forgotten to do my saving, probably because I was so excited about using that class Lexian. So I lost everything from the beginning to the end. And actually the second part of the video, when we went to the beach, was about 4 hours after I recorded the first section of the video, because I had to re-harvest all of this and then take all the grain back to the store again. So yeah, it probably wasn't very noticeable in the first episode, and I bet no one noticed, just because of the way I edited it. But the truth is, this was done again, this field. And now you're probably asking, why would you see something different then in the field? It's neater, isn't it? Yeah. I put it on a worker and did it again. But at least it makes it easier for me to bail now. But we are throwing out these bales. Absolutely throwing them out. Now if we had a square baler, I would have done it with a square baler. But because we don't, obviously this is what we're going to have to use. But we will do a field at some point on this map with the square baler, because I'd like to use Bullet Bill's Marshall trailer edit again, which auto stacks in, because it looks really good when you do it with that. And as a lot of you quite rightly said in my Court Farms video, it does automatically pull the speed of the tractor down when the bale goes into the actual wrapping half of the baler. I think that's so it doesn't block up, like there's not another bale ready before the other one's cleared. Because at the moment it's just throwing them all out the back. Plane. Somewhere above. Let's just jump out a second. There it is. It really does pull the speed down as well, because it's filling it up so quickly, it's filling the chamber up at such a speed, must be due to the yields, that it has to really pull me back so I don't catch up with the rollers on the back here. It has to get rid of the other bale first. Right, just neatened it all up around the outside, looking much better. The bale counter, although it's installed, isn't actually showing because we've already got this information about the pre-pressed chamber and the main chamber, which comes with the mod. So it's actually hiding the bale counter. But we can count them as we pick them up, which will be in a few episodes' time. We won't clear them straight away. I think I've damaged something. The pickup's gone underneath itself. That cannot be good. How have I done that? Ah! I don't know if you can see it, but... wow, that is stuck. It's gone underneath the front part. Right, although I have attempted to fix it, I can't. So we're going to get the Ursus loader and pick it up. Now, just to clear one thing up, I know a lot of you are asking what the JCB thing is in the inspector mod. I forgot to show everyone, but in here is a JCB wheel loader. That is the reason why it's showing up. I just forgot to show everyone in my farm tour. But yeah, that's in there, we can use that at some point. But for now, we need to be in the Ursus. And we're going to take the plough off. And pick up the front of the baler. I just don't understand how it's managed to get round there. Quite incredible. Now if you're looking for any of the mods which I'm using in this series, I have now put together a Google document which is linked in this video. Just head over there and you can see the author and the link to the mod. Now the links, because it's very hard, except for the ones published on FS UK, it's very hard to keep or find the original links. I have just put the link to where I downloaded it, but if anyone, or particularly the author, knows the original download link, please get in touch and I'll change it. Because the last thing I want to do is share these illegally re-uploaded files. So yes, if you're the author and you know that your mod has been uploaded somewhere else where it shouldn't be, then please do get in touch and I'll change the link that way. So yeah, if you want to download any, they're all linked below. Right, it's taking a long time in this fairly slow old banger, but we're almost there. I didn't think I'd be doing this today. I don't really know why the pickup has gone underneath itself, but it has done. So yeah, if I just nudge it, there we go, it's gone back. Yeah, it seemed like a lot of work just for that, but at least it is back the right way now. We'll take this tractor back later, using the Follow Me mod. Yeah, that's how it should be. And a bale has somehow crept into there now. Now it's all working properly. Good. Right, we can continue. It was working before, it's just it looks really weird if it was bent back. Try and do it nice and realistically. Right, so we've just got the error message up about the net. I'm not sure which side it's in. I think it might be at the front here. Yeah, I think it's the front bit. So we will use our amazing Ursus at the top there, and we'll go and get some more nets for it. We'll turn the engine off. Probably should have checked that before we set off. Obviously it starts off with some, but not much. So we need a constant supply. So the neck rolls have appeared at the store. I've just purchased some. I think the quickest way to get to the store is back this way. It's not very far. Just down this road, turn left, keep going down the road, and it's at the bottom of there at the junction. So we'll just quickly grab a pallet of net and then we'll bring it back. And there's the shop, right ahead. And back to the field we go. Lots of bales. I would like to know how many there are. It's produced a lot more than I thought it would do. And we're not even finished yet. Right, here we are. I think it holds 4, I think. Yep, that looks about right. So we'll shut the side of there. We've still got 2 left. Obviously we won't use them in this field because we're almost done. And we will just finish the field. We're almost done. It is taking a long time. Longer than I thought it would do. Final bit just there. There we go, and that is our whole field complete. So it looks to be, I don't know, 50 bales maybe there, looking very good. So that obviously will be used for bedding, feed, and also some will be sold. I think that's all packed up now, so we're going to take this back to the yard and the other tractor, and then we'll have a look at what we'll be doing next time. This is just going to be on follow me. Uh-oh. Someone's crashed. Such an amazing view over the map. Red lights. Probably a good thing it stopped us though, because otherwise it would stop that tractor if we got through, and then it would lose the track. It's crashed into my expensive baler. Here we are, back at the farm. So we'll put all this away. The other tractor has decided to forget about us, and it's just stopped at the traffic lights and given up. So we'll go and get that in a minute or two, but we'll put this away and then we'll call it a day after I've shown you what we're going to do next time. Nice sugar beet there, and we do own that field, so we'll be able to harvest that soon. But first we just need to get our priorities. Livestock is something I really want to focus on first of all, and then we can really head over to the arable side of things. Really, we need to put this wrap inside, probably in front of the sprayer in here. We'll just put it in at the side. And we'll park this tractor up. So that is pretty much it for today. We are going to do something different next time, and that is using a mod which is originally from FS13, but it has been converted over to 15, and it is the Krone Big M 500, and we'll obviously have to rent that because it's so expensive. But yeah, that is going to be the job for next time. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode, and please do join me again next time on this amazing map.